I'm here. Hey guys. So yeah, I was talking, waiting for you guys to check in, and I'm saying, okay, well, what if they check in and actually they just see check in, and I'm just having a conversation with them. So that's okay. Nevertheless, so let me just turn the volume down. Um, so I am sitting here. What happened? I just saw something blink off. Okay. I'm sitting here in the studio and I don't know what's going on with this lighting. I look like I'm really suntanning, right? No, that's not true. Trust me. Trust and believe, guys. I am not suntanning at all. Oh, what's going on with my color? And here's my color. This is this is typically not one of the shows. So let's just see. Hold on, guys. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, yeah. So I just thought I would come in and just kind of shoot the. Is it? Hold on. We want to listen. The donation that um people will be making to the show, and the two people. Oh, who's this? Hi, Sharon. How are you? I see you, Sharon. Are you part of the YouTube family, the Black Diamonds family? If you are, please come on over to YouTube. That's when my numbers are going to be building. Facebook does not pay you, honey, to be on here. Oh, thank you. Mwah. Thank you, Sharon. But if you're always going to visit the show, if you can't get on YouTube, definitely use Facebook. If you can't, if you can, no color issue. Okay, thanks. Girl, I looks like a burnt orange. But anywho, if you can be a part of the Facebook, I'm sorry, YouTube family, Voice Gathering Live. That's the channel. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because that's where I'm going to make my money from doing all of this. So it would be nice. Yes, come on over, Sharon. It's Voice Gathering Live. Please subscribe to the channel right now for me because that's going to help me get my numbers up. And click the notification for all notifications when I go live. That way you will be notified and join the conversation. It be happening over here. It be happening. So yeah. Um this is oh, let me get back to what I was saying. Because I just saw Sharon popping on Facebook. So she will be coming over to YouTube, guys. My girl Sharon. She is a I am Kenny J stepper. She teaches me a lot. When she had two left feet coming into it, honey. Now she got 14 feet, just putting me to shame. But go ahead, Sharon, do your thing. Anywho, what I wanted to say was, oh, thank you to um, Tawana again for the donation to this platform. Every dollar that come into the Cash App, I don't touch it. It sits there because that money will be invested into this platform, and it would be something that I'm going to give back to you guys through a lot of things that I'm going to be doing. So if you stay the course, you'll see the product. So I'm happy about that. And again, this is not typically one of the shows. This is not one of the shows. This is, let me bring this over. This is actually just me checking in because we all been saying stay in the house, stay in the house. So I've been doing that. I've been staying home. I go into the studio and I spend a little time there. And okay. Um, Dawn, hi, honey. Come to Facebook. I mean, come to YouTube. We up and running over YouTube. Come over there. I'm just doing a check in. I see you. Um, so I just people has been saying, can we have more shows? Can we have more shows? And I'm like, okay. I don't want them to get tired of the platform, and then people who are really invested saying, girl, no, we're not going to get tired. This is how we're going to get the numbers up. This is how we're going to get more people to join us. So, um, I don't know who is Reed. Let me know who you are on YouTube. Anyway, so this is where I have to get things done. So I'm like, okay, well, you know what? Since they're not going to get tired of it, and the people who are dedicated to the show, I'm going to come on and just see what y'all doing. Just shoot the conversation. Oh, wait. That's Sharon. Sharon is in YouTube. That's Sharon's name. Yay, she's over there. Sharon, don't be discouraged, girl, because you don't see nobody over there. Trust me. They I see you, Sharon. They come into the chats. They do. They typically come. The show runs on Tuesday. Tuesday's show is called Tea Time with VG. That's when we just spill in the tea, talking about everything from entertainment to social media to politics, everything. And Fridays, we have a more in depth show. That show is deep, fun, enlightening, encouraging, informative. So, we get our chat on. So, Sharon, don't be discouraged because there be a number of people over there. And if you're in the chats on YouTube, make sure you always click before you leave the thumbs up, please, because that's so important to the platform. Yeah, so we are here and we just decided. I see Dawn over there. I'm surprised Dawn is in Facebook because she's always in YouTube. She knows exactly where to go. So, oh, got another thumbs up. Thank you. Um, so I was just saying that, you know what? Okay, I'll go on. Let's see what everybody's talking about. As you can see, it's like really just say it. What's on your mind? What are you feeling? What you thinking? What's going on? Are you tired of your house? Are you tired of those kids? Is that husband getting on your nerves? Is that wife doing too much? Like, is a job working you? Because I'm working from home. And honey, I feel like I'm still at the office. Ugh, it's like way too daggone much. And now they got this conference platform, which I just heard about that my office required us to use. And I'm like, okay, well, really? What we got to do? And they want a video conference, and uh, you're talking about privacy in your home, and you want to stay in compliance, but is it policy that you video chat? I don't know. Sharon said, "Lucky me, still going into work." Sharon, wait a minute. Are you guys seeing clients over there? I know you deal with the public, but are you seeing clients at your office? Uh-uh. As a counselor, I have to see clients, and I'm like, wait a minute, Okay, yes, telemus. Yeah, my cousin who's a nurse practitioner, she said the same thing. She is, yep, like FaceTime. That's what she's doing with her patients. Um, she's doing that from home. I wish, but due to confidentiality, I wish my agency would figure out a way that we can also, when we can't be at the office, if we needed to do evaluations and counseling, an evaluation for therapy, that we can do it through uh, the internet. It would be so much better, especially when you can't make it into the office. If you have a client, you can see, but then you talk about HIPAA law and confidentiality, and do I know who I'm talking to, especially if I've never met the client. So it's all about that. Ugh. But listen, technology is moving too daggone fast for us not to be caught up. So we need to figure this out. Who's over there in Facebook? Mm, I'm still surprised. Sharon, don't hesitate to tell people about the show. Definitely go back and look at some of the other archive shows on the platform. You may find them very interesting, good conversation. You can always say what's on your mind here. This is an open dialogue conversation. Everything is respected, and people can't abide by the rules, can't be a part of the platform. On this show, I'm kind of going back, guys, since Sharon's just joining and she's the only one in Facebook right now, on YouTube. We invite people to come on the show and have a conversation with us. We invite experts from all kind of backgrounds: mental health, addiction, family therapy. We invite entrepreneurs, self-starting business people to come on. We invite just regular people who got something to say and is got a motivating platform that can come on and speak to the viewers. It's fun here. It is fun. We get silly here, but we also want you to walk away with like, damn, I went on the show, I spent an hour there, and not only did I laugh my behind up, but I walked away with something. And that's what this platform is about. Will we talk about those housewives on TV? Yeah, we talk about them too. Although I don't watch them. Like I have to watch a little bit clips, but to watch and to watch and sit and watch a whole show. Mm-mm. I'm not that interested. I don't care nothing about no Nene in that way. Now, would I like to have a conversation with Nene? Sure. But I'm not trying to sit and spend an hour to watch women just bash each other so poorly. And then we talk about unity. Girl, bye. Mm-mm. She ain't forward. I'm not ready for that. Mm-hmm. Yep. Nope. No, ma'am. I'm not going to do that. Absolutely not going to do it. So, Sharon, what's been new with you? How are you guys faring? She's laughing. How have you been faring up there? And let me just tell you, so I saw Kenny J on live last night. So of course I'm in the studio, and the studio's big, and then I go, and the man cave is big. So I'm down there, and he was. It's so funny. Maybe 20 minutes, a half an hour before, I was watching an old video of Odyssey, and I was like, okay, I know this. Then I saw Kenny on live, so I went there, and he was teaching it without telling me what it was or telling the people what it was. And I was like, okay, well, what is this? And then I asked, and your sister answered saying it was Odyssey. And I was like, well, dang, I know this dance. Girl, I set that daggone phone up to the side, and I was like, well, let me see if I can remember. And of course, I forgot a couple of steps, but like that, I had it. And I was doing my 1 2 step and the turn and the kick with the foot. Yes, ma'am. I miss line dancing. I absolutely missed that. It was so much fun. But you guys kind of kicked me out of the Mickey Mouse Club. So you guys said, you getting the boot, girl. Bye. So y'all just threw me to the curb. Yeah. No, no, you no, Sharon, for real. You guys kicked me out. So let me tell you guys who may come and watch this. So I was part of these sisters, two sisters and a cousin, who are, when I tell you, they are Mickey Mouse fanatics, fanatics. So we happened to be. I was going line dancing. They end up coming to the line dancing. We used to sit at the same table, watch the floor, go on the floor, dance together, teach each other, and um they had came up with this theme of wearing Mickey Mouse t-shirts. So I was like, okay, I'm down for the cause. I didn't know that it was going to be the cause for the duration. I just thought that we would wear Mickey Mouse Club t-shirts a couple of times. And I'm like, okay, well, you know what? I'll wear this shirt a couple of times. So I happened, because I am a collector of fashion dolls. Don't say Barbie dolls. Do I have some Barbies? Yes. But my dolls are very high end dolls, very expensive. Some people saw them in the studio behind me before, until the platform changed. And I'm actually looking at some of them now, and a whole lot of them. So I made a suggestion to the girls. I was like, oh my gosh, listen, since we're doing t shirts that kind of represent what we really like, let let's wear like a fancy doll shirt. Oh hell no. They was like, no. They was like, no, mm-mm. We would never, ever turn on Mickey Mouse. I was like, oh, I clutched my pearls like, what? Did they just shut me down? So not only was I kicked out of the Mickey Mouse Club, they told me to take my doll fashion shirt and get the hell out of here. I'm like, what? Shame, shame. Shame. Yeah, I see you over there laughing, Sharon. You know you kicked me out. But I did have a wonderful time. And no, Sharon's right. I stopped going line dancing. Although, if any of you know me from a long time ago, everybody knows that I am a dancer. So, not stripper pole dancer either. Get your mind out of the gutter. No. A dancer for many celebrities I have danced for, and many platforms I have danced for. So dancing was second nature for me. Anyway, I bought a home, and I bought a home very far away from where I was going line dancing at. And truthfully, the person who runs line dancing is more closer to me now than they were when I first started line dancing. So, good question. How am I coping with the quarantine? Girl, I just was saying before you came over. Um, I stay busy. I'm always doing something, always doing something. Getting up in the morning, 4:30, going to work, being in my office, do my work. I went back to school, so school was something also on the plate, and then starting the podcast show in a different way. And January was the launch date. January 3rd was the launch date of this show. Yeah, I'm always busy. So now that we've been out of work 6 days now, for somebody who's always busy, it seems like forever. Do I appreciate not driving because I drive far to my office? Yeah. Um, but work is still going on here. I'm still reaching out to my clients. I'm still reaching out to the referral source who sent them to my office. So, yeah, I'm still busy. And then in the home, I'm stripping all the bedrooms. I am taking all the linen off. I am getting all comforters washed and um, um, why can't I think of it? Downied up and, putting linen on the beds and getting the curtains, make sure the drapery, the window treatments done, making sure. Girl, I went into my storage room and got out the paint because I had my home painted. Spring cleaning, absolutely. I had my whole house, my whole entire home repainted, and not that long ago. So I saw a little nick here and there that I wanted to touch up, or it seemed like something was smudged. So I go into the storage, get the paint, get that, touch it up a little bit, walking around making sure I'm seeing. So I'm not sitting around like sleeping all day. That's something I cannot do. I don't know about sleeping all day. So Sharon, what have you been doing during this quarantine? Like, are you're not looking at clients all day? What are you doing? Who's over there in Facebook? Let me know you're there. And come on over to the YouTube platform. That's where we are. I'm having a conversation with a good friend of mine's. Sharon, why don't you in the Mickey Mouse Club do a tutorial on line dancing? You guys are always in it. Why don't you just do a dance? You start a 3D puzzle. Mm-mm. No. She said, she said, oh no for the, Sharon says, oh no for the video, honey. She is not bothered. No, you can keep the 3D puzzle, but I will say this. Um, I will say, I love Xbox. Yes, when I'm frustrated or I need to relieve some stress, I'll go on Xbox and I only play one game, although there's many games here. And I play, you're not shy, Sharon, cut it out. I play Mortal Kombat. So I'm playing the new one that came out, Mortal Kombat 11. Honey, I have to remind myself to watch my mouth because, you if the person doesn't talk on the other end, you can't hear if it's a kid or an adult. And ooh, I be letting them ready to have it. I be, ooh. Hi, Donna. It's Donna and Kendra. Ladies, we're on Facebook. It's Donna and Kendra. I'm not, we're on YouTube. I keep saying Facebook. We're on YouTube. Going over, what y'all doing on here? Donna, come on over to, we're just shooting the breeze right now. This is not our typical show. The show will be tomorrow too, but we just saying it like we mean it right now. We quarantine in these houses and we over it. Come on over there to YouTube. So yeah, let me see. Honestly, I watch so much Netflix. Girl, I watch Netflix too. We're gonna be talking about it on the show, so I'm not gonna go too deep into it about what my thoughts about. what I watched, but I will tell you what I did watch, and then I'll talk in depth about it on the show tomorrow at 7. So I did watch Self Made with Octavia Spencer, Tiffany Haddish, Blair Underwood, um, Bellamy. What's his name? Bellamy. I can't think of Bellamy's name. Bill Bellamy. Yes, that's it. And some other actors and actresses on it. It let me. So I watched that. Okay, you watched that. I watched that. Yes, Bill. Thank you. I watched that, and then I also watched Falling from Grace, Tyler Perry's movie, because I'd heard about that. Um, what else? What else did I watch? Maybe I didn't watch a lot of Netflix. Oh, I watched the a documentary on the Holocaust with this. It was about the the devil next door, I think it's called. It was very good. I'll give my feedback about that too tomorrow on the show. But yeah, I think I watched three things on the show. Donna, you still over there in Facebook? Hold on. Yeah. So yeah, I watched maybe in the 6 days I watched three Netflix shows. Of course, I watched my show Survivor. I am a Survivor big fan. I watched that, and yeah, the other stuff has been really just preparing for the show, fighting with the technical IT people with my um, streaming program. Due to, like I said, they upgrade and end up impacting my show. So yeah, I don't see my moderators in the I don't see my moderators in the chat, so I will just say for those who may come on and watch the show later, the open discussion. I guess I still should call it a show, but the open discussion that um, this is a non-for-profit age program, so it's not making any money. I do this because I love talking to people. I am always inquisitive about how people think, how they handle situations, what interests people. I like that. I like getting to know people. I like learning from people. So what better platform than the Voice Gathering Live podcast show? Let's keep it cute. Jada Pinkett Smith. Oh, would I love to sit at the table with her, her mother, and her daughter, just to be in that environment and pick up and learn something. But honey, I've been doing table talk way before Jada had red table, yeah, red table. I've been doing that way before, and your name and your status moves things. Either it can move it in a negative way or it can move it in a positive way. And truth be told, um, Jada's Jada. Sorry, it got classic. Oh, okay, okay, Donna. Um, Jada's name, her work ethic, her connections. She's able to she's able to get things done. And there goes the red table. So, you feel like, oh, how am I going to compete? Well, I'm not going to compete. I'm not. I'm going to be diamond because that's all I know how to be. And I'm going to come with how I know how to do things with an open mind of learning how people are doing things and have a conversation. So those people who believe in this platform, when you don't see it in vain, you can donate to this platform. People have already done it, and I have kept that money in that. I'm learning that Cash App don't touch the money once it's sent to you; it sits there. So I have not bothered with the little couple of dollars that's there because we're just starting to use Cash App. But you can make a contribution in any amount they will allow you to send is always appreciative. You can make that donation to this platform by sending it to the Cash App. The Cash App name is dollar sign lovely 0615, and lovely is with a capital L. Cash App lovely 0615. You can make your Cash App donation to here. Some of the things we will be doing with all donations is we're going to have a face to face, especially when the coronavirus, no time soon, has been resolved. We will be having a face to face for a small amount of people brunching, so you can come and um, be honored at the table. There will be some giveaways on this platform, not only face to face, but to those maybe in gift cards, gifts. When we get to that plateau, we'll be doing that. Um, and like I said, you'll be seeing interesting people on the show. Containment is basically about the corona. So you watched that show? I wait. I watched a show. Oh, what is the name of the show? I can't think of the name of the show. It was the same thing about was it containment? I want to ask. Hold on, guys. Hey, what was the name of the show we watch or that movie related to the coronavirus? Okay, I'm just asking someone because I want to make sure. Let me see. Or Netflix. I gotta check it out. I don't know how many shows we can watch like that. That um is related to like coronavirus. Remember that movie Matt Damon played in, and I can never think of the woman who played in the movie with him that played his wife. Child, that movie came in 1996, I think it was. That was similar to the damn coronavirus. See, nothing's new under the sun. We know that. There's nothing new under the sun. Nothing. Everything that's happening has already happened in some form of fashion. It's just that we in a natural state take a while to catch up to things. That's how I see things, right? And then also how to react to those things. Someone just asked me, is it Netflix? Yes, I said yes. So yeah. So Sharon, are you married yet? How's the love life? You don't got to get too deep because I know this is a platform, but we do have those conversations as well. Also, since I brought that up, there will be, um, let me break it down a little bit more since there's a new person in the chat. Girl, now. Okay, let me break it down a little bit more um, so that Sharon, I feel like I want to catch Sharon up single. I don't know why you single. At least when I see you, you out and about. You got what a man needs. And I mean that in a respectful way. So I don't know why you have not locked it down. But anywho, I'll wait for you to respond. Um, um, what was so the you this show is streamed live to Facebook and YouTube simultaneously, right? So this is where the live show happens, and then it's archived so that you can go back and look at the show on YouTube at any time. Keeping in mind that every time someone goes to the YouTube popping in to say, all right, Kendra, I appreciate you, baby, popping in and saying hello. There go one of the moderators in there. She don't let nothing slide by her. Nothing. Nothing. No, she makes sure, like, where's the likes, where's the comments, and she's always in the conversation. So thanks for popping in, Kendra, my love. I hope you're being safe because I know you are big in your job, and your job requires you to do a lot of things, especially travel. So please travel safe. We will be on live tomorrow at our regular time. Kendra, that's Sharon. Sharon, that's Kendra in the comments if Kendra's still there. But so as I was saying, the show it broadcasts simultaneously on Facebook and YouTube. YouTube is live, and those live shows are then archived for a later date, right? So anybody who did not come to the show can go back and watch any shows that have been broadcast so that you can get in there and watch the show, still post your comments, and then post your comments, give a like, thumbs up. I'm not ever mentioning thumbs down because what is it that you wouldn't like about the show? Okay, you disagree with what maybe the content is. Okay, post that in the comments and then share with us why you don't. Welcome to the show, Lakeisha. We just we this show is, honey, say it like you mean it. Whatever is on your mind, just say it like you mean it. Just say it. That um this show, you can say what you need to say, and you don't necessarily have to give a thumbs down here. This is a positive environment. Thumbs down mean, if you're going to give a thumbs down, tell us what it is that you didn't like about what we said or what was broadcast. That's okay, because in this room, what we can do is agree to disagree. We can always do that, day in, day out. Agree to disagree. I invite the Democrats, the non-parties, the Republicans, come on in the room, have a conversations. I invite the straights and the LGBTQ plus community in the comments. I invite the Latino, his Caucasian, Black, Korean, whoever you are welcome to come in here, because in here we can just have a conversation and agree or disagree, and then say why we disagree. That's what it is. It's no reason why I think anyone would want to give a thumbs down. Why? Let's talk about it. So, um, spearheading that a little bit more, as a show, as it relates to Facebook, we will be, all are welcome. Absolutely. All. Let's be all, meaning believers in a higher power and those who don't believe in anything. You're welcome to come into this platform too. You're welcome to come in here with an open mind. But if you're coming up in here trying to convert somebody and then say we're wrong without explaining why you feel we are wrong, then you can exit as you entered. Anything. This is an open platform. Anybody's welcome. Facebook. Facebook. I haven't set the date. Oh, I got a couple announcements. Another announcement. I haven't set the date for when we will do this. Oh, but we're going to do a trial run tomorrow, possibly. So Facebook will have private groups, and you would need permission to access those private groups. Those private groups are going to be really for people to have a safe place where they can just actually be, if they don't feel comfortable posting that certain thing in their live chats, they can bring it to the platform, on Facebook in that private group, and talk about it and get the support, whatever it is they need in that group. And when they feel comfortable to want to come to the platform on the show and talk about it and get more feedback, they can. So excuse me, is it therapy? It could be for some people. Is it an outlet? It could be for a lot of people. It's just what it is. That's what this show is. It's what it is. So we make it what we want to make it. So I will be looking, guys. So I have set up a call in feature. So two ways you can call into this show. You can call into the show live. So right now, where you see my Q&A is, right here is posted, you can actually say, I want to be live with you, almost like having a FaceTime with someone or a Zoom conference call. And you would be here instead of whatever slide I have here. And what happens is you and I will have a conversation where people can see who you are if you want that. And you can join in on the platform that way. So you will be a virtual guest. And for those who do not want to be a virtual guest where they're seen, you can be an audio virtual guest where your voice is just being heard and people in the comments can hear you and I have a conversation, opposed to you um, tech, typing your full thoughts or feedback. Now, the new thing that we're going to try tomorrow is a call in, that you'll see at the bottom of the screen. There will be a number about 30 minutes into the show. The last 30 minutes into the show, I'm going to take live calls. And whatever we're talking about, or if it's something you want to bring to the platform and you want to say live to me on air and people will be able to hear it, you'll be able to call into that. Now that everybody has basically seem to have cell phones where unlimited calling, you can call this number. It probably won't be an area code that you're used to, but you can call it. You put in the PIN number and you're in live with the show. So we want to try some things. We need to elevate the show. We want to elevate it. And that's what I want to say that to Tawana, who made a donation. Thank you, love. I'll be reaching out to you once I get off air. And to the other individual who I already thanked about their donation via the Cash App. That's lovely, Lovly, lovely, not, no, lovely 0615. I thought my Cash App was different, but let's see. I got a message, guys. Hold on. Let's see what this message is. Oh, thank you, Lakeisha. Listen, this is what this money is going to. I'm investing in me, and those who invest in me will see change around this platform. You're going to see so many things coming because I believe. I can't stand this. Sorry, guys. I'm laughing at a comment that I'm getting from one of the people in the chats that I'm just going to leave nameless, but she got jokes. Okay. Anywho, I want to make sure that I'm saying the Cash App is correct. Um, let's see. Yes, it's lovely. Capital money sign capital Lovely 0615. And I'm not putting the rest of those numbers because they don't apply, Miss You Know Who. So anyway, yeah. So that's what will happen here. We will be elevating things and doing things, and it won't be in vain. It absolutely would not be in vain. So Lakeisha, we were talking. How are you doing during this quarantine time? What are you doing? I know you got two beautiful girls, beautiful little girls who are busy, as you always say. So how are you and your husband and your family doing? And everybody, welcome Sharon, Miss Reed, MacD to the platform. I think she joined the show. Well, she did. She joined the show today, and we want to just welcome her. She's no longer a virgin to the show. She is in the show. She's. I was getting ready to say something else, but it seemed like it would not be appropriate. Yes, Kendra, are you saying put the Cash App across the show? You mean like the live show that we air every Friday? I mean, Tuesday and Friday? I'll wait for you to respond to that. Hold on. And I definitely would do that. I would definitely Oh, I got me some diamonds. I got me some diamonds. Thank you, Kendra Lovey. Guys, I can't wait till Kendra has 1 second to come on this show. When I tell you, if you're ready for a Kiki, you need to put your depends on. I'm trying to get her on the show because Kendra was a co-host on the show when yes, when I she's been with this show from its duration, from the conception. My husband said I said that wrong. Um, from the beginning of the show, yes, Kendra has been a part of the show, so she knows the trials and tribulations that I have endured with getting it to a place where it could be what it's meant to be. And then she up and moved and started um, that adult life, family, boo, um, career, a heavier career. She's always had a career, but career. So she knows what it is. So when she's in those comments, guys, she's telling you what she knows. And she one day she called me and she was like, "D." After a show, I mean, the show didn't even stop, wasn't even finished. Like in 5 minutes, it wasn't even 5 minutes, and she was ringing my phone like, "Excuse me, yes, take it back to the grounds, take it back to the beginning, go back to the beginning." Oh, we did so many great things, guys. But there was no live streaming at that time for people like myself to do shows. So, here we go. Two snaps and two snaps and a twist. Yes, we talked about everything, and every time we were on it, it seemed like something was not something you couldn't keep up fast enough because there was no live streaming. But now God has made provision for me to do this through technology. But I'm a one woman's army, so I'm doing it all by myself. I'm doing switchboard, um, slides, and backgrounds, and all those things. So trust and believe when I say to you that the Cash App donations are that's where that money goes. It allows me to do great things. So I don't want to beat it like a horse because, like I said, the moderators will, remind you guys if that's something you want to do. You don't have to be a part of the. You don't have to donate to be a part of this platform. You don't. I don't want you to feel like, oh, this is somebody asking for money. No, absolutely not. No, that's not what it is. But I am reminded because I am a believer that God say, "You have not because you ask not." And those who may not be believers, you may not understand what that means. But those who do, you don't have because you don't ask. So I'm asking that you support when you can, and we will make it happen. And I will say thank you in many ways. Trust me. Let me see. What is Kendra talking about? Two snips and a twist. Ha ha. At the adult. Yeah, this is what this is, guys. This is let's just have this is open mic conversation. You better say that again, Miss Reed MacD. A closed mouth don't get fed. But here's the thing about that. We oftentimes, I don't know, I'll speak for me, maybe you can relate. I have been around people who suck the energy out of you. They would suck you for every resource. They would suck you for your connections. They would just suck you dry. But don't feel like they should make a deposit, make an investment, do a support, pull a lift up. I can't deal with people who say, I got you, I support you through just lip service. Like, what? What's that? What's that? What is that? What is I got you? I I've learned that you get things done by actions. By actions. If you cannot, if you are if you're invested, if you're going to give your time, do it to the full potential. In I don't want to turn this into like I'm trying to preach, but um the Bible, and I'm not trying to quote it directly, but I know that in the Bible it says that the creator, he gives us all talents. All of us have a talent. Most of us talents are hidden. You know why? Because we have not dug and dig really deep to figure out what is the core talent I have. Talent could be walking dogs. Talent could be being a shoulder to cry on. Talent could be whatever it is. You can have a talent. And oftentimes people don't peak their talent because they're not exploring it. They're not digging and digging and digging, which is why I've never given up on this show. And this show has started in 2001 in different forms and different levels. 2001, voice gathering has been around. It has been around with teen voice gathering for adolescents, teenagers to have a platform, and the Essex County District hired me as a consultant. They thought it was very beneficial for their youth in those communities. So I knew I was on to something, and I wanted to give something to adults where they can have a table to just come and shoot the conversation, be of support. We paid dues to that. We had a secretary, treasurer, we had a vice president, we had a spokesperson. We did it all, and it was moving. And then you have to make some changes about things because when people start taking your gift and abusing your gift, you have to be like, you know what, this relationship isn't working. So I need to change some things and keep the relationship with you. And, I had to do that. And then it was all the way down to the wire with Kendra and I. Kendra and I were together, and Kendra will tell you she's very honest about herself. She knows I am a true boss. She would tell you that I do a lot of respectfully, because when you believe in something, you don't have asset. You don't. You just don't do that. Again, it goes back to if God gives you a gift, use it to your full potential. So Kendra know what kind of boss I can be, and she's always supported me through that process. Even when I had to like Kendra, listen, we need to do X, Y, Z, and she knows. So look what she said. She's in the comments. So you know that's love. You know that's love. So yeah, that's what this show is. What are y'all saying? Y'all over there? Okay, I love, as always, I love when I'm talking to you guys and you are in the comments talking about what you feel like you need to share with each other. That's that agree to disagree or agree all together, touch all in together. That's it's I like that because I want us to uh exchange. It's a give and take conversation. Let's just make sure I'm not going to keep you guys very long. I wanted to come on and, like I said, someone said, "Can you just go live? Can you just go live? Don't have any specific agenda. Just go live. Let us just have something to say. Let us just say whatever we want to say." And I was like, "Sure." I will open up the floor, open up the communication lines, open up the table so that you guys can have a conversation. Absolutely, Lakeisha. We're here to share, build, and encourage. And we let the record be known, Sharon, because you're new to the group, girl. There be men in the comments too. We trying to get the men to grow in the comments. This is not just a woman show. This is a show. This is what this is. It is a show. At some point, I'm excited in my spirit because at some point, as those donations come in and people contribute, and of course, I'm putting my money into my platform as I've been doing from day one. I'm not going to have to look over to this side to look at the comments. At some point, I'll be able to look at the comments right over there, which I'm looking over there right now, and I just wonder if that's is that better looking this way, guys? Say yes, that's better than looking down this way. D, how do you think we can find our hidden talents? Very good question. Um, Good question. Okay, so we all have the hidden talents. This is Kendra question. Kendra question is, and if you're in the comments, you can see, D, how do you think we can find our hidden talents? Well, first and foremost, it's there, right? But remember, for me, a hidden talent is something that you can do without looking for any compensation for it. It's something you love. It's something that brings you so much joy that you love it. Whatever that talent is, whether your talent is coloring, whether your talent is taking pictures, again, walking dogs, your talent is reaching out to people just to say, I'm thinking about you. If that is trust me, it sounds odd, but a talent is a talent. We're not talking about I'm not specifically talking about talents that you go to work and you can type fast. Okay, that's a talent in itself. But we're talking about that core talent, that thing that brings you so much joy that when you by yourself, you find much great pleasure in it if it was 1,000 people in front of you. That's that kind of talent. That kind of talent that when you think about it, when no one's around, it brings you so much happiness. It's learning what those hidden talents are is about being able to spend time alone with yourself and explore that. It takes some time, people a lifetime to figure out what their talent is. And I do wonder when it takes those people a lifetime, are those people day in, day out, every day still chipping away at the coal to get to the diamond? You know, as I was saying to you guys, that's what I call you guys my black diamonds. Black doesn't mean race, people. As you know, coal. Diamonds aren't diamonds until they go through a process. So, you know, the coal is the process. It's looking to get to the hidden talent, which is the diamond in the middle. So I absolutely believe that if you spend some time with yourself, start exploring, meditating, praying, whatever you do to figure out what brings you happiness, that is how you start to chip away to find out what your talent is. A lot of times, other people talent. Let me see. I don't see talent. I don't see my talent a lot of times. Ooh, Kendra. Okay, keep it honest, girl. Come on, tell me about it. So you don't see your talent. Oh my gosh, I think I can relate to that. Matter of fact, I know I can relate to that, Kendra, because it's funny you say that. Because oftentimes people see something in us that we oftentimes don't see in ourselves. Like, I don't go away patting myself on the shoulder saying I'm great at this or great at that. I'm always actually trying to figure out how to improve what I think I'm doing fairly decent. And people will come to me and say, "Girl, you got a way of this and you got a way of that and you can do this and you can do that." And it's funny when I look at you, Kendra, especially during the years I have known you, you have such great talent, which is why I'm always trying to get you on this platform because that talent you have of bringing a smile to people's face, that's just one talent. Girl, do you know what people walk away with? That humor, that way that you can just turn a situation into a laugh. That's talent. A lot of people cannot do that. That's what I just said. Other people tend to see your talent. And I think it's a good chance, a good time to say it's easier to be on the outside looking in. Oh yeah, well listen, there's a lot of us who don't like to be alone with ourselves. Cuz to be alone with ourselves requires we have to look at ourselves really deep. And people are afraid to do that. A lot of people are just scared to just be go there. They're afraid to just get down into the crux of it and just figure out what it is that brings them joy and happiness. Let me just do some self disclosure. Um, um, I know we're talking about hidden talents, but um, I don't like the part about being broken. Broken meaning, because I am a go get it chick. I do not hold back. I don't rest well when things are not being accomplished the way I need it to happen. Um, and those who love me will try to support me through the process. My husband, he would very much try to be like, it's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. And I'm like, oh, wait, just give me a minute. Like, I don't like that I'm like that, that I can't be comforted in that time. That kind of annoys me. And that's something that I need to look deep within myself about, like, why not receive the support um in a way that's comforting and not feel like out of control, broken, whatever. I'm not sure exactly how I can say it, but that's something I don't like. The self-assessment can be very uncomfortable because oftentimes if you're honest with yourself, which a lot of people aren't, you end up finding a lot of things you don't like about yourself. You start saying, well, wait a minute, I don't like what I'm seeing. So if you don't like what you're seeing, just imagine what people who on the outside see. They're like, oh, nasty attitude. Oh, unapproachable. Oh, you may be beautiful, honey, and got all the curves and just the ugliest thing on the inside, which makes your outside look horrible. It's absolutely necessary for the growth, for sure. It is very much absolutely necessary for the growth. If you want to grow, you got to be willing to confront the ugliness about you. It's a difference when someone who is in your circle will point out to you something ugly about you. But the question is, are they pointing it out because it makes them feel good, or they point out because they love you and it's something that they need you to recognize? I don't hold back. I don't hold back from people I don't know. So I definitely don't hold back from people I do know. And no meaning I have a relationship with, I care about. I'm there to support them through the process. I find a way to be very much honest by remaining empathetic to the situation, but my duty is to be honest. That's my duty to my friend, to those I'm coming in contact with. Is I'm doing you no justice by lying to you about your ugliness, and I'm not talking about your appearance. I'm talking about your spirit appearance. I'm just looking at the comments, guys, seeing what you're saying. Oh yeah, sugar coats. Yeah, that's not a friend. Those sugar coats. I mean, friends know how to love upon a friend. Like when you got friends, child, they know how to give it to you without breaking you. They know how to give it to you without breaking you. If your friend give it to you to break you, that's not about you. That's about them. That's about them. Trust and believe. What they trying to do is break you so that they can feel good. Oftentimes, who you think is your friend is not your friend. As I don't have those kind of friends. I've had. I'm very, very careful not to give people the friend title. You got to earn that, as I have to earn your friendship. And I earned your friendship, hopefully, by you seeing that I was honest, transparent, and willing to receive feedback. I'm willing to resolve a situation, but you got to be an adult to resolve a situation. I mean, there's people I've been friends with or associates with that we didn't always agree. But if they know me and I know them, then we need to have a conversation. This is why I'm in the business I'm in as a counselor, because communication is so key. It's so freaking key. If you don't know how to communicate, you ain't got this. You have no way to resolve a situation. Communication is the key to resolving a situation. It's the For me, it's the number one key. There are other keys on the ring, but it's the number one key. I am so expressive in my facial gestures. I look back at myself. I'm like, girl, oh, you feeling what you're saying? you feeling it? Ah, any other questions, guys? This is QA time. QA, QA. I got all this beautiful sun and water behind me. I'm gonna need y'all to, I'm trying to give it to y'all through virtual. Receive it, receive it, receive it. Any other questions? Let me see. It's 6:21. We'll go to 6:30. Unless somebody say something, then we'll stretch it. But we'll go to 6:30, and hopefully you guys will definitely come back to the show tomorrow, 7 o'clock. We'll be live. We got some things we want to talk about. Oh, I left my notes in a different place, but tomorrow's show is gonna be interesting. We're gonna recap some of the things that Sharon and I was talking about Netflix movies that we've been watching since everybody's been quarantined. I'm going to give you my honest feedback about some movies I saw that was self-made. Um, um, Grace Falling or Grace Falling. Is it Grace Falling? By Tyler Perry. I watched a documentary about the Holocaust. Oh my God. Listen, slavery was not easy. Having my ancestors go through slavery and to be purchased and to be abused. It's definitely never easy to have a conversation about that. But I would tell you that every time I listen about the Holocaust, I feel the same hurt. Just because they're not black and they're Jewish or whatever, I still feel the same hurt is hurt. So I watched a documentary that was very, very good. It was five episodes. It was very good and surprising. So I'll talk a little bit about that. I want to talk about some of the things that's happening with Ellen DeGeneres. I want to talk about some of the celebrities who tested positive with coronavirus and some of those who are hibernating to stay healthy and safe. We're going to talk about a few things on tomorrow's show. Oh, wait. Did you guys answer my question? So is it better? How do I look when I look like this? Okay, so I look right here. Instead of looking down, because I'm over here looking at the monitor. When I'm looking like this, I'm looking at the monitor to see what you guys comment. Falling from grace. Thank you, Kendra. Falling from grace. That's what it was. So when I'm looking at the monitor, this is the direction I'm looking in. But if I look this way, how does that look? Y'all know a lot of babies are being made during this time, right? I'm just saying. A lot of babies are being made, or people are wearing out the mattress. Okay, look that way, not down. I agree. So that's what I'm going to be doing when I start getting in my donations, because I've looked at a prompter, so my notes will be right in front of me. That's something I want to invest in, and then also a 40 45 to 50-inch monitor where I can see your guys' screen really big, and it won't be here on the desk. I'll be able to look at it that way. So, yes, I can't wait. I'm so excited and hopeful. Lakeisha, you coronavirus. Coronavirus. You're looking at the sunset. I love you guys. You guys really make me smile. I just think about some of these comments, and let me tell you, my girl, I didn't think Sharon would stay the whole duration. Sharon stayed and waited till people come in. She and I was just talking like the room was chat, and I love that. It's something. If you know me, you know when you love on me, I show it through my muscles in my face. My smile gets wide. If you felt my heart, it's palpitating, because I love when people love on me. And when you stand by me and believe in what I believe in so I can accomplish my dreams, I don't know how to say thank you. I just don't. Not a way that would be heartfelt. So to each of you who stayed, not a lot of people, but like God said, where there are one or two more gathered, he's in the midst also. I believe the same thing. There is Lakeisha, Sharon, Kendra in the chats right now, and my heart feel like there's 400 people in the chat. So I'm thankful. I'm always going to be humble. I know some people are like, well, she stopped talking about that. No, I'm always going to be humble. I'm always going to say thank you. Thank you. I'm always going to smile. I'm always going to get choked up with words, because when one person show up, YouTube on the back end says, oh, one person showed. I believe in faith that that one person would turn into 100 people. I think by Sharon joining the show, we moved from 92 to 93 subscribers to the show thus far. The goal is to get all those people who subscribe to come to this platform while we live or after the show is aired and post comments. So I thank you guys. I love each and every one of you. Remember, acceptance is being invited to have a seat at this table. Inclusion is having a voice, and belonging is having that voice heard here on the Voice Gathering Live podcast show. So, with that being said, while we're in quarantine, and every Tuesday we'll be spilling the tea with VG, and Friday we'll be talking about our typical topics with one another. So, keep your notifications on, respond to the notifications, try to make every live show if you can. If you can't, please go back, look at the show, post a comment, and give us a thumbs up. Thank you so much, love, and I wish you all a safe 6 feet distance. Mwah! Be well.